We were down south, Bill Driscoll and myself, when this kidnapping idea hits us. It was, as Bill would later say, during a moment of temporary insanity. But we didn't know that until later. Philoprogenitiveness. That is the love and attachment of parents to their children. It's quite strong in semi-rural communities, I told Bill. We were passing through this town flat as a pancake and called Summit, of course. One of those small rural towns so common to the south that you might pass by the local elementary school and hear the sweet, melodious voices of the beautiful children therein as they go about their carefree existence in this quiet, peaceful community.
Ezekiel Payne, if you have been writing offensive language on pieces of paper and passing them around to my students, you'll be sent straight to the principal's office. Dear Pandora, I think you are pretty. Ooh. Will you be my girlfriend? Ooh. Love, Ezekiel Payne. Sit down right now. Ezekiel, we do not pass notes in my class. This Ezekiel Payne shows a lack of courtesy, a total lack of respect of privacy of others, and I'm not even going to begin on what appears to be your total lapse of sanity in your choice of girlfriend. Now, there'll be no more note writing or outbursts in my class. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Swallow.
Now, yesterday's lesson was on parts of the flower. Who can tell me the parts of the flower that are responsible for reproduction? Can anyone name the parts of the flower that are responsible for reproduction? Anyone? Anyone at all? Travis.
You know what, Mrs. Wallace? My dad knew Sal Louise had a 12 piglets not so last. They were leg moving, ready like they mama. But one of them was Spotty. Spotty, Mrs. Wallace. We ain't ever had no Spotty pig, Mrs. Wallace. I told my dad when to keep that Spotty pig and let it grow up and not make it into sausage. Cause then we could find what's the Spotty called, Mrs. Wallace. Then we could raise us a whole pack of
Travis!
Yes, Mrs. Wallace.
We are not studying about spotted hogs.
Yes, Mrs.
We are studying about the reproductive system on flowers. Class, please tell Travis why we are studying about the reproductive system on flowers.
Because it's on the past.
Because it's on the past, says Travis. Are spotted hogs on the past?
No, ma'am.
Travis, we do not talk about anything in class that is not on the past. There just isn't any time. Now, there is no more talk of hogs, spotted or otherwise. Do you understand?
Yes, Mrs. Wallace.
No, Rachel, you may not use the restroom. Now, can anyone tell me the parts of the flower that are responsible for reproduction? Corina? The stem and pistil. Pandora, is there something you'd like to add to our discussion on cross-pollination? Yes, ma'am, I believe there is. Well, as best I can tell, you got toad making toad frogs out of tadpoles in the small. You got rabbits making rabbits doing that bunny rabbit stomp for cross-pollination. That's one confusing thing. Cross a pepper with a fruit tree. You got something don't nobody wanna eat.
Don't wanna eat confused.
What kind of discovery next? What have you learned about cross-pollination today?
Me and Bill found us a really upscale hotel and checked in. Bill took a nap and I went to the local convenience store to check out the local weekly paper. Excuse me, young man, I'll take this paper here.
That'll be 50 cents.
50 cents? Hang on a minute. It may not have exactly what I'm looking for. And that's when I saw it. Ebenezer Dorset to preside at local Key-Money Club pancake supper. 11-year-old daughter Pandora to serve the first pancake. Now look here, buddy.
Bud,
Bud.
that's my name. Bud.
Right. Now, this fella Dorset in the paper here, is he
It's just my name in town.
Do tell.
Yep.
What line of work you reckon he's in?
Banker.
Banker. Family man?
Widower.
Widower. And this little daughter, Pandora.
Only child.
She looks like such a sweet little thing.
Sweet wouldn't exactly be.
Probably got the apple of her daddy's eye.
Apple wouldn't exactly be.
Anything would have happened to that child, Mr. Dorset would be heartbroken.
Heartbroken wouldn't exactly.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, talking. I headed back to the motel where me and Bill was holed up. Now, Bill was a good, dependable partner. Had only one problem. Dreams. He had these recurring dreams about his grandpa. Every night, he would appear to him as he slept, dressed up like a big old gardenia flower, accompanied by a heavenly choir of angels.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah.
Billy, have you no shame?
Have you no shame?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you hide your light under a bushel? Why do you leave your salt on the windowsill to lose its flavor?
Well, I don't rightly.
Billy,
Yes, ma'am.
you are treading on thin ice.
Thin ice.
You are playing with fire.
Playing with fire.
Billy,
Yes, ma'am.
some men crave the spice of life.
Spice of life.
And spice is nice if you are a flash in the pan, but heed not the mustard, Billy, lest you leap in your overseasoned frenzy out of the frying pan and into the fire, there to sizzle and smoke.
Sizzle and smoke.
I say sizzle and smoke among the lost. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Put aside the pickle and spices, Billy, and throw out the imitation vanilla.
But what will I have left?
Salt.
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 Common household salt.
Salt.
The pure, unadulterated salt that every man has within it. Salt on the windowsill, losing its flavor. Salt struck down from the table at the Rock of Ages.
I'm talking about the salt on the table on the rock of ages where those of the fishes done. I'm talking about a shaker on the table of the good book, Billy and the fork and the road to heck. That shaker is filled with the salt you're given by the maker of the Lord, amen. And that fork is a place where some see light while others are spotted sin. Which way will you go, Billy? For that love, it is time to make your decision.
Bill have worked many business ventures together. In a tight situation, he had nerves of steel. But wait till I tell you. Come on, Bill, we gotta find us a hideout.
Hideout.
Just out of town, I found a mountain where we could find a cave or something. Some place where we could take the victim.
Did you find us a victim?
Indeed, I did, Bill, a delicate little child by the name of Pandora Dorset. Best I can tell, she's a very fragile little girl. We have to be very careful handling this child, Bill. She probably won't be able to handle too much excitement.
Fragile, you say?
Fragile and delicate.
You better tell me tonight, Ezekiel. You coming with me again? I'm still thinking about it. Where you come up riding that bunch of horse hockey and giving it to me? It wasn't no horse hockey. Beg your pardon? Meant to. Huh? Meant every word. I ain't gonna take that neither. Ezekiel Patton, you tell us lost whatever little bit of sense you've born, but you just wait a minute. I may not live the rest of this day, but you gonna listen to what I got to say. I've been watching you most all my life. They ain't gonna let me, but still I know that you're so mean to everybody in this town. People just walk away whenever you're around. Well, if that's the case, Ezekiel, why are you still standing here? You better leave real quick before I take off again. I think underneath the hard exterior, there's lovely baby and to come out. You don't have no friends, but I could be the one to stand right inside the Pandora. You don't have to be alone. So what I'm saying, Pandora, is whenever you feel like you'd like to have a friend to stand beside you, in the good times and the bad too, and happy times and sad. It don't matter to me if you're mad, I'll be there. Ezekiel, did your mom ever have any normal children? What do you mean? I mean, if Grace was dynamite, you wouldn't have enough sense to blow your nose. I mean, I wouldn't get caught on an alligator hunt with you even if I needed extra bait. So get out of here before I twist you up like a pretzel and throw you in the nearest creek.
Now you just keep on talking to me on this one. Excuse me, little lady. Might you be the lovely Miss Pandora Dorset? My name is Sam and this here is Bill. Bill Driscoll. Excuse me, little lady. Might we have a word with you?
You mind?
Let's go have a word with us.
Speak up, old man. I ain't got all day. Were you born with the Alibert, or is this old age just catching up with you?
Sam, are you sure we got the right child?
You guys understand that, Mommy?
Hold on there, little lady. Seems like me and my partner might have misjudged you. You seem like the adventurous type. Might we interest you in a little bit of high adventure?
High adventure? Huh? What kind of high adventure you talking about, City Bell? Drinking sour milk?
Drinking sour milk.
Falling off the stool playing checkers?
I heard
Number one, you do not know me.
that me and Bill was gonna be trappers and we're gonna be scalped at sunrise. Pandora, put down that brick! She caught Bill neatly just above the right eye. And then she picked up a stick about the size and shape of a baseball bat and started after him. They ran off into the distance till I lost sight of them. You see, the plan was for me to find somebody to deliver the ransom note to Mr. Ebenezer Dorset. You see, the Kiwanee Club was meeting that very evening, and I thought that would be just perfect. Bill? Where's the youngin'? What happened to Pandora?
Gone!
Gone?
Gone! I dragged her into the room, pointed in the direction of town, and kicked her body. I'm sorry we moved the ransom ceremony because the neck or Bill just go to the madhouse. Now the way I see it.
Bill, there ain't no history of heart problems in your family, are there?
What do
You wanna go home?
No, Sam, I was just playing with Bill, that's all. Please don't make me go
You
home.
have got to be a little nicer. Now you go on down to the curve in the trail while I talk to Mr. Bill.
Hank the Trapper.
Hank, the trapper, about our plans. Now go on.
Alright, don't take too long. And old Hank gets burned at the state of sunrise.
Did you hear that?
Now,
She means it too, Sam.
Bill.
It ain't natural, Sam.
What
It
ain't?
ain't. It ain't no natural child to be that mean.
Let's just think about this for a minute. The plan was to kidnap her peacefully, to take Miss Dorset for a quiet ride, to call up her daddy, miss her so bad he paid thousands to have her back by his side. But the plan didn't count on Pandora being armed with a stick in her tiny fist. You could see that her plan would have to be altered to compensate for this unforeseen twist. Oh, Pandora, you are a hard little girl.
No sweet smelling baby doll rosebud, are you?
You're the meanest stinkweed in the world. Pandora, you've got no respect for your elders.
You throw away food and you stomp on the flag.
You punch like a boxer
So we must outfox her.
without ending up in a body bag. We'll steal her away without detention.
Avoiding her talent with vivisection.
We'll teach her the meaning of cause and affection. We can still do this, Bill.
Maybe.
Sure we can, Bill. You just gotta hang in there a little bit longer. Oh, Pandora, you are a hard little troll, but we will be harder.
And soon we will barter.
Pandora Dorset for her weight in gold. Oh, Pandora, you frightening carpet crab, will live like the bald-headed king of Siam. And her daddy will pick up the tab.
We'll live like the bald-headed king in Siam.
Just gotta keep your eye on the prize, Bill. And her daddy will pick up the tab.
I reckon it'll be alright.
Sure, well, Bill, now you go on down to the curve in the trail and guard the hostage. Well, I found somebody to deliver the ransom notes.
Where does the note say?
Where is the note?
Yep. Alright.
If the money is delivered to the place here and after described, your daughter will be returned to you safely. Signed, 2 desperate men.
The desperate part sure is right. But Sam, I've been thinking, maybe $2,000 is a little bit too much.
Bill, as much trouble as she's been in, we ought to be asking for more. Now go on. I walked into town and tried to find somebody to deliver the ransom note. Finally, I came upon a child I thought I could trust. The kind of kid who always does his homework, never gets in trouble at school, probably a teacher's pet. Come here, Jimmy. You want to make $1?
Yes, sir.
You know Mr. Ebenezer Dorset?
Yes, sir.
You know where the Key Money Club hut is?
Yes, sir.
Mighty agreeable, little fella ain't you?
Yes, sir.
I want you to take this letter to Mr. Ebenezer Dorset. You think you can handle that?
Yes, sir.
Sure are agreeable, little fella ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Right now, get. I sat on a rock and waited patiently for Mr. Ebenezer Dorset's reply. I could barely make out the campfire in the distance that Bill had made for him and Pandora. So I figured everything was probably going just fine.
Help!
Ladies and gentlemen, our local Kiwani Club president, Mr. Ebenezer Dorset.
Yes, life is funny sometimes, isn't it, folks? Well, it gives me great honor to conclude this evening's festivities here at the Kiwani Club Hut with a presentation of this year's Golden Kiwani Certificate of Citizenship Above and Beyond the Call of Duty. And this year's certificate goes to none other than fellow Kiwani Club member, Mr. Eric Doosa. Give him a big round of applause. Come on out here. Hey. Come on down here. I know you didn't know you was going to get 2 awards one night. Come on down here. This is Reed. Give him another big round of applause. Come on. All right. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, we have standing for us here one outstanding individual. I know about you know about his work on the school board, but you probably don't know what he's done with the local Kiwani Club right here in Southern Alabama. Yes, sir, Reed. Me and Eric, we go way back over here. Way back. Yes, I remember when Eric was a little fella, 6 years old. That's when he first joined the Kiwanis, our youth auxiliary program, and he became a member of the Kiwani Bunnies. That's a long time ago, wasn't it? Yes, sure was. Then around 1998, when he turned 16, he became a junior Kiwani. And then, like all the rest of us, when he turned 21 years old, he became a whole hog Kiwani. Now, as a whole hog Kiwani, Eric has twice been named a Who's Who Kiwani, and last year, Eric was voted our den's highest honor, becoming a supreme exalted rhino. Very proud moment for him and his family, yes sir. And as you all know, this year, Eric headed up our Kiwani Can Do program for the year. Can Do, stick it out there, yes sir. Can Do program, which all you all remember that drive that was helping to stamp out unnecessarily indecent exposure among young female rock musicians. Very worthy cause, that's sure. So this year, our Golden Kiwani Certificate of Citizenship Above and Beyond the Call of Duty goes to Mr. Eric Doosa. That's 24 karat gold plated leaf there. Got y'all there. And congratulations on that. Yes, sir. Yeah. Give him another big round of applause. About 9 o'clock, I'm old Ebenezer Dorset here to be headed home. But Jenny, what's the matter with you? You don't look like your britches are on fire. What's the matter? What's wrong? What, is that for me?
Yes, sir.
You got my name on it, Ebenezer Dorset. That's me, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you remember where you got this?
Yes, sir.
You're mighty agreeable little fella, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Dear Mr. Dorset, we are holding your daughter in a place far from Summit. Please try to useless. We demand $2,000. Jimmy, you remember where you got this?
Yes, sir.
You think you can find it again?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I think we got us a reply here from Mr. Kidnapper, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to write a little note out here. And I want you to take this right back where you found it. You think you can do that for me?
Yes, sir.
You're not agreeable, little fella, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. All right. There you go. Now get it. $2,000.
Jimmy brought me that note back then and now. I figured that since he got back that quickly, Mr. Dorsett was kind of missing his daughter for some reason. Yeah, that's fast. He goes one whole daughter.
What?
Billy,
Yes, Grandma?
do you ever wonder why you're living?
I reckon so.
Don't you reckon so, me boy? Do you or do you not wonder why you were placed on this beautiful planet?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You and me both, son. Now I want you to listen to me and listen good. I have many virtues, but patience is not one of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody these days trying to get ahead, running each other down, busting each other up. Everybody trying to be the biggest and the fastest and they got the mostest. But I'm here to tell you, Billy, they've all jumped the gun.
Jump the gun. Jump the gun.
Jumped the gun and shot themselves in the foot.
In the foot.
I'm here to tell you, boy, they missed the point entirely.
But what is the point?
Be nice.
Be nice. Be nice.
Be nice, Billy, you hard of hearing.
Who is it that I'm supposed to be nice to?
What kind of question is that? Everybody. You gotta be nice to everybody if you ever expect to amount to anything. You gotta be nice. Well, this again, the homeless beckon you. You gotta be nice. Do this again, place your courage through. Be a man, not a mice. Cause the bad thing done is hard to undo. And the last bad thing you do today might be the last bad thing you do. A lot of people don't think. A lot of people really gotta just live alone. Does your attitude stink? Ugly attitudes, ugly right to the bone. Living life like a runaway train in the pouring rain. Running over little puppies and mules. Everybody's got troubles and burdens enough without you. Be king of the mountain of fools. You gotta be nice. When this again, the homeless begging you. You gotta be nice. Do this again, place your courage through. Be a man, not a mice. Cause the bad thing done is hard to undo. And the last bad thing you do today might be the last bad thing you do.
Gotta be nice. We're singing the homeless begging you. Gotta be nice. We're singing place your courage. And not mice. The bad thing done is hard to undo. And the last bad thing you do today might be the last bad thing you do. Gotta be nice. We're singing place your courage. And not mice. The bad thing done is hard to undo.
What goes around comes around, Billy. So try to be nice. Bill, I got the reply. Came back quick too. Got it. Good news. Two desperate men. That's us. Gentlemen, I received your note today. In regard to the ransom you asked for my daughter, I think you are a little high in your demands. And I hereby make you a counter counter offer, which I'm inclined to believe you will accept. You bring Pandora home and pay me $250 in cash, and I agree to take her off your hands. You would better make sure no one sees you, for the neighbors believe she is lost, and I couldn't be responsible for anybody they saw bringing her back. Very respectfully, Ebenezer Dorset. Great pirates of hell!
What is $250 after all? We got the money. I think Mr. Dorset is making us a very liberal offer. You ain't going to let this chance go, are you? One more hour with this child, you'll send me off to a bed in Bedford.
I reckon not, Bill.
Come on,
I counted $250 in Dorset's hand late that evening. Me and Bill hightailed it out of town as fast as we could. Now and again, I wonder whatever became of Pandora. She seemed awful saddened that her daddy never paid that rent. Sometimes I like to think that me and Bill had a positive influence on that child's life. Maybe she started acting a little bit nicer. Maybe, just maybe, even got herself a boyfriend. Can't ever tell about it.
Hey Pandora, hey Ezekiel. I've been wanting us all my life. Gave 11 years, still on overdrive. Years of me every right in this town. People just walk away whenever you're around. I could pay that $2,000, Pandora. I could pay it. Well, if I had $2,000. I think underneath the heart exterior, there's a lovely lady waiting to come out. You don't have no friends, but I could be the one to stand right beside you, Pandora. You don't have to be alone. So I'm saying it again, Pandora. Whenever you feel like you gotta have friends, stand beside you. In the good times and bad, through the happy times and sad. It don't matter to me, even if you're mad, I'll be there. Wanna go for a walk? I guess. Does this mean my girlfriend? Ezekiel, hey, you use my girlfriend and my peasants and they'll have to take the river to find your God. Sorry,
What goes around comes around, folks. So try to be nice.
We'll see him in a minute. Well done. Well done. 1 week. 1 week. They put this together. They learned all this in 1 week. Don't ever let them tell you they can't get the history homework. 1 week. They can do whatever they want to do. And talking to Ms. Evans, we go into about 60 to 70 schools every year. This is our third year here. It's one of the very few schools where I say, I don't need any teachers to help me control it. These children, all of them, do exactly what I tell them to do. I ask them to get quiet, they do. For at least 3 minutes. And all I have to do is ask them again. They're talented, they're intelligent, and they're well behaved. And I thank you for letting me have the honor of being on stage with you tonight and working with you. Thank you, Mr. Edis, for that. I need to thank Ms. Britta. Where'd you go? She teaches the music, she gets them ready, she casts the show. She knows her students, and this is your first year here, right? She knows these students well enough to cast these kids in such a way that we have this great show. And that I have an easy job of it when I come in and direct. Easy job. It's fun for me. I wouldn't accept the money except to have a mortgage paid. If it weren't for that, I'd do it for now. I also like to point out, now there's a lot of talent here. My lead angel, when he was supposed to sing that solo, that was Milner's. And I heard her singing with the rest of the chorus, and I said, Milner, let's give this girl this solo. Can you learn it in a day? Yes, sir. She said, she got the thing up, and I understand, Mom, that you know the song now, right? And so does the little sister, right? Talented child. Stay with me. Ezekiel, Pandora, all you guys, Mrs. Waller, just did a great job. Of course, the one I was really happy to see when he came back this year. Last year he was in Peter. Did you see Peter Pan? You need to come to the shows here, even if your child is not in the show. We do good theater here. Bill, Dwayne, stand up. I don't learn their names. I just know Pandora and Ezekiel and Bill, but I know Dwayne. Because Dwayne had a lead role last year. And we didn't have anything to do with the cast this year, but I sure was glad to see him in this key role. This is a key role. And this kid can act. Where are your parents? Somebody better be here. Okay.
I'm proud of it.
Yes, you need to be. And we were working today in front of about 60 kids, and I turned around and told them, I said, and I said, I want you to do a little something different here. I want you to try this. I can give you direction. And bam, he's got it. He's got it. He does it exactly the way you tell him to do it, and he holds on to it. Thank you. Thank you for him. I thank you for him. Sit down. That's all you get. Thank you again so much. You can't do this without good music teachers, and you can't do this without the kind of administration that supports this kind of effort. We're going to get lined up right over here while Mr. Evans closes this thing out, and so that you can get pictures of the whole group of them, but you don't know which one you're going to be able to draw. So you can come up and get some with Gloria. This is my daughter Gloria, running sound. Milner is my son. And they're a handful, which is why I look 30 years older than I am. We'll strike all these microphones and things out of the way, and I've got them already set. They're going to immediately go to exactly the right place where they're supposed to be, so that you can get a group shot of them from right out in here for posterity. Okay. Mr. Evans, children, places.
They performed just as well today for the students. I was proud of them then. I am proud of them now. For the ballet players which go to schools all over the United States to come in and say that we are one of the schools where he does not have to have extra help to work with the students, that is quite a compliment for us. So.